Thank you for joining us at the Adopt a Pet Show, and we have some very special guests today. We have Ghost, and we also have Steve Jenkins. He is going to be talking about Ghost. So Steve, what would you like to
Sure. Hi everybody. It's been a long time since I've talked with everybody, but I'm really happy to be back today. We have, as you can see, Ghost with us, and right now he is the superstar of Western Arizona Humane Society. We're into our third week with Ghost. He came back to us about 3 weeks ago out of La Paz County, Quartzsite area, and he suffered some really bad abuse. So they brought him to us to see if we could fix him up. And right now he's having bandage changes about twice a week, which requires sedation. But as you can see, he's a happy boy. He's up on his feet and he's walking now. Doctor has a very good prognosis for him, but it is going to take a little while. It's going to take probably 3 to 4 months for his wounds to heal and start covering up with new tissue that is missing from the injuries. So we get him up every day. He takes walks around the Humane Society and he goes and visits each department and says hi. You can see by his disposition that he's probably one of the happiest dogs we've ever had here at the Humane Society. He's loved by all of us, and none of us can understand how anybody would have hurt him the way they did. So we wanted to take this quick moment to let you see Ghost and thank all of the supporters out there. There's been so many people over the last 3 weeks that have sent in donations to help Ghost's cause. It does cost a lot to take care of him, so we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for that. Ghost thanks you. It means so much that we can save this many lives and to work with dogs like Ghost and any of our future patients that might come in. So keep those donations coming if you can. It'll help us take care of Ghost and so many more people, or so many more animals like him that might not have a second chance if it weren't for people like you. So thank you so much.
And we have a trio. This is Buster, this is Rocky, and this is
Miss Rosita.
And that is
Jacob.
Oh, and Jacob. Well, he just said Rosita. Now, all these kids are 4 years old, and look, everybody's been looking for small dogs, and we have them. They do not have to be adopted together. These guys, we obviously, he just told him off. So they don't need to be adopted together. That we just have them in the same kennel because we're out of room. We're so full right now. We don't have one empty kennel. It's insane. Welcome to summertime, people turning animals over, so we do have a full house. So we have this little chunky monkey here. He's only 4 years old. This is Rocky. This is Buster. And then this is Rosita. And they don't, like I said, they don't have to go together. Some of them would do good with kids, older kids, but I don't recommend the smaller ones. And some of them still need to be worked on with potty training. Yes, we do, huh, little Buster? But look at how sweet he is. Same with Rosita. She just needs a calm house, but look at her face and those eyes. They're just so big. So please come on down and come see Rosita, Rocky, and Buster. They are ready for adoption. We're open Monday through Saturday. The kennels are open 10 to 4. Office is open from
8 to 5.
So come on down and adopt one of these beautiful babies today. And this is Georgia. Georgia is 2 years old, and Georgia has been here since February. She's one of our special cases. I've never seen so many special cases. I've been here with the Western Arizona Humane Society for 20 years. And this year we have had so many neglect cases, abusive cases. She came in and she was very pregnant, very malnourished. She had no hair on her. It was really bad. She had her babies and only 2, they had to do an emergency surgery on her. because the babies were stuck. So only 2 of the babies survived, which you're gonna meet the 2 babies later, and you're gonna see they're just wonderful. And they were born bald as a baby's butt. Everybody was bald. But now, as you can see, the beautiful coat. Yeah. She is friendly as can be, and for what she has been through, it's just amazing.
Oh yeah, really.
How these animals, they can forgive it. You know, I'm sure they don't forget, but they do forgive.
They do.
And they give other people a chance. So it's her turn to find her new forever home. And Georgia, you know, she's been at the shelter since February. Yeah. We haven't socialized her with other dogs except for her puppies, which she just recently parted from them. But they're waiting for their new forever home. We're, like I said, we're here Monday through Saturday now. So if you want to come on in, even in the afternoon, people are thinking, God, we don't want to go outside to do meet and greets. We do have an indoor meet and greet room. Oh, yeah. So we'll just call someone in and you guys can come in and meet Georgia. She'll be waiting for you. So please come and adopt Georgia and let's give her a real family.
Yeah, she deserves it. Well, howdy there. This guy here is Mr. Tex. He is our 3-year-old St. Bernard mix. He's an absolutely sweetheart of a boy. Definitely got the cuddles going on. He definitely is a big fan of his treats. If you were interested in this big guy, we definitely suggest having a somewhat large of a fenced in the back. He's, as you can see, a massive guy full of love and fun, so we want to make sure we have him properly fenced off and he doesn't go anywhere on you without you knowing. Besides that, you know, if you did have any other dogs at home that you were wanting to meet with him, you guys can always bring them down. We do need to make sure before you guys bring on your pets that they are up to date on their vaccinations. So if you did want to kind of get a jump head start on that, you can always bring the vaccine records along with you. But as you can see, he is so in the mode of love right now, he just dropped his treat. So if you want a cuddle bug and someone just to love, come check out Big Tex. He's here waiting for you.
And I just want to give everybody, yeah, my husband's probably jealous because I don't get massages like that. It is summertime and it's hot, it's humid. I mean, it's hard for me to go outside for a little bit and then not come in all sweaty and gross. Can you imagine if you left your dogs outside? It would be just, I mean, they have this fur coat on them.
Yeah.
I still see people walking around 10 o'clock in the morning, walking their dogs. It is way too hot. It's 100 degrees, and you know that asphalt, it can get up to 150. As you can see,
oh yeah,
it was only 115, and when I checked the asphalt, it was almost at 150. So you have to be really careful. PetSmart has a lot of different pools that you can use.
Oh yeah.
We're actually using them in our play yard to keep their paws nice and cool. Hi, come here, my boy. So please. Ooh. So please keep your animals safe and keep them nice and cool. Shade, water, and make sure that water is in shade. And also, if you have like a spare carpet, put your pool on top of that spare carpet. Because if you don't have it on the asphalt, it keeps that pool a lot cooler. That's what we do. So make sure you come down and you see our Mr. Tex, because he's just a sweet boy with a little. Let me tell you, they're wet. So come down and adopt Mr. Tex today. He ready to go.
Alrighty, here we got Mr. Bam Bam. He is a 2-year-old pit bull mix, tan and white. He is a very sweet boy, but he is one that we recommend he be the only animal in home. And also he needs to be the only dog at home. He does prefer to have his own treats and toys and stuff like that and can be a little bit protective of them. So we're gonna recommend he is just him and his owner, which is nothing wrong with that at all. He is a very loving boy, very sweet. He is a little timid at first, and that is also why we are suggesting no children. We don't want any little ones getting super excited and kind of giving him a quick scare. As you can see, just that small amount of hand movement I did kind of catch his attention. So if you're looking to adopt this dog, just keep in mind when you first meet him, you just want to go real slow. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You want him to know that you're there for him and that you're there to give him a happy, loving home. And once he starts to open up, I can tell you, he's going to give you all the love that he's got. So if you do want to come down and meet Mr. Bam Bam anytime, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4, you guys are more than welcome to come on down and look at him for yourself. He's a really good boy.
And we want to let you know we have Duck Derby coming up. So starting August 1st, we are going to be selling Duck Derby tickets and our t-shirts. And the theme this year is Splish Splash. I was taking a bath. So we're going to be getting something fun going here. So don't forget, starting on August 1st, we're going to be selling t-shirts and Duck Derby tickets. $5 a duck, chance of winning $1,000. It's the event, special events on September 25th, and it's going to be held under the bridge. So, and that event starts at 11 o'clock. So make sure you get your tickets. That we haven't had Duck Derby since this darn COVID started. So this is one way of bringing Duck Derby back, something really fun. And we want to get as many people as there because we miss everybody. So get your tickets starting August 1st, and don't forget, we have Bam over here ready to be up for adoption.
Yeah.
He goes, what? Bam. And I was telling you we have Georgia pups. Here's Georgia's pups. We have John and Frank. And John and Frank were the surviving puppies. And they were born in March, and look at how beautiful they are.
Hi.
Don't look nothing like mommy whatsoever.
No.
So they are, they don't have to be adopted together, but they love each other.
They do.
With puppies, they are not potty trained. They will chew on things. So every puppy is that way. So when you get a puppy, you've got to be expecting that. They have daggers for teeth. And I'm just giving you some of the things that you really have to watch out because we get them returned all the time. So we want to make sure that you are prepared on what you're going to be adopting before you adopt, because we don't, especially these guys, they've been born and raised here for 3 months. We don't want them coming back. No, we don't. To say it's time for your new forever home.
Yes.
So, I mean, like I said, when they were born and we had all the issues, they were bald as a baby's butt.
Oh, yeah.
And look at how gorgeous they are now. Look at, show him. Yeah, show him. So you got to make sure you come down and you see these guys. And, we are going to be having a lot of adoption events starting, look at that. See, teeth. Starting on in July. We're going to start July 10th. And then we also have, towards the end of July, we are going to be having a weekend event at PetSmart. And that is going to be in the building next to Bill's. So you're going to stay tuned because I'll give you the dates and times and where everything's going to be. And yes, I am stopping my bleeding. So on July 10th, we do have a PetSmart event, and it is from 10 to 1. And I can't tell you what we'll have here because I'm hoping that we will have a lot of adoptions before then.
Oh, yeah.
So especially with our Frank and John, come on, people, come and adopt these guys. They're ready to go. 3 months, they've never had a home before except for the shelter. So come on down and adopt these guys today. Yes.
Good boys.
Good boy. Oh. So we have 3 doggies here. I meant to say he's one.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So we have 3 wonderful babies here. They do not have to be adopted together. Once again, we are full. So we have Harley. We have Miss Lady in the middle right there. And then we have Wolfgang, which he's our little spaniel mix that's just full of kisses. Yeah. So these guys are a little shy. That's why we have them together, to keep each other company. They just, it gets scary sometimes when you hear all the barking and stuff. Now, these guys are just young, and he's only a year old.
Yeah.
She's a couple years old, and he's a couple years old. She's 3. And then he's 2, correct? So we have 1, 2, and 3.
It's okay.
Film. So these guys, we can't tell you if they're good with kids. A lot of these guys we get as strays or they're transfers, which we don't get the information with them. But I can tell you that our little spaniel here, he is the most outgoing boy, not timid, not shy, very playful. You have Miss Lady that is underneath him, which we do recommend that she doesn't go with children, probably, an older family, because she needs a more settled home.
Very calm home.
And then you have our sweet little Harley right here. Harley is a Lab and Shar-Pei mix, and he is just a sweetheart. Tis Puppies. I just want to let you know that's why I have this covered. It has nothing to do with these dogs. Puppies have sharp teeth. So these guys are up for adoption, and they are so waiting for their new forever home. Now, we have been getting a lot of dogs being turned over because of kids. Yeah. The kids, they're growling at the kids, they're nipping at the kids. Let me tell you, you need to control your kids. You got to train your kids just like you train your dogs. If a dog jumps on, or if a kid jumps on a dog, they have every right to snap at that child. And that's my opinion. So if you have, because that hurts. You can't let them jump. These poor little bodies are they can handle so much. So with that, please make sure you watch your kids around these children, because they need to be safe too. And these guys can't say, ouch, stop. They react with their mouth. So come on down and adopt Harley, Wolfgang, and ladies underneath. Whoops, I don't want to get blood on you.
Okay.
Come on down and adopt these guys today. Don't forget, we're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4. That's a good boy. And this is my sweet girl, Kiki. Kiki has been here for a little while because we have been watching over her. She's 6 years old, and she is a Doberman with a tail. She was one of our cases that we got from Parker. And when we got her, you can tell she was bred from beyond. She had a very major dental issue, and she also, it was just one thing after another. So we had her on antibiotics, which now we had her dental done. The teeth, they had to pull several of the teeth out because she was not being taken care of. She is now spayed. She is happy as can be. But we named her Kiki, and she, like I said, she is a full-bred Doberman. You can tell she is Doberman, but she does have a tail. That's it. It's very weird because the ears were done, but the tail wasn't. So it's kind of a weird thing. She's sweet as can be. She's very scared in the shelter though, because it is, like I said, it's full, so it's very loud. And some of these dogs, her being 6 years old, she likes to have a quiet place. Yeah. I can't tell you if she's good with kids. I can't tell you if she's good with dogs. So we didn't get any of that information. All I can tell you with us, she is just the biggest love ever. So please come on down and adopt Kiki. She is ready to go, and look at that beautiful face. She's just waiting for you to come and adopt her today. And this is Gunther. Gunther is 2 years old, and he is a shepherd mix. He has these bandages on his feet because he had these little wiggly dew claws. And so we didn't want him jumping off of someplace and getting them ripped off. So we had, that's why he has bandages there. He was also neutered. Don't worry, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch back there. Yes. Most of these dogs are animals that are here. When you adopt them, they will need a grooming when you take them home. They're shedding their coats, which is very, very common. Welcome to Havasu. We have extreme coat shedding here. But if you take them to a groomer's, once you get them brushed out, they're really, really good. You just got to keep up on your grooming, and you won't have that issue. Gunther is such a sweetheart, and he has the sweetest face. He's like a German Shepherd with longer legs. but he is just has the softest kisses, and I can't even say, he's just a sweet, sweet kid.
Yeah.
We have 4th of July coming up, and I didn't write it on the thing, so it just popped into my head. Fireworks are starting to go off. I know in my neighborhood is really bad right now. We've been having a lot of fireworks being shot off. Dogs get scared. You can get hemp treats anywhere. Hemp treats are very, very good for these animals, especially to calm their nerves down. Also, if you turn your radio on loud, if you're not there, you have something for them to work on. Like some gal took a Frisbee and she flipped the Frisbee over, put water in it, put a tennis ball in there and stuck it in the freezer and froze it. It got the dog to chew on it and to work to get that tennis ball. Neatest thing, cheapest thing ever, but it works. You can use broth in that too. I make sure it's an area where it's not all over your floor.
If you want to have clean floors.
Just saying. Name tags. I always recommend name tags. Make sure your microchip is registered to the right person, right information. Do not take your animals to the firework display. They do not enjoy it. We do, they do not. Come here.
Come here, bub.
So if you like more safety tips, give us a call. And also, if you can easily go online and say how to keep your animals safe during 4th of July, you can get so much information. So come down and adopt Gunther. He is ready to go. And we have Benny and Eli. And Benny is a 2-year-old Australian Shepherd, and same with Eli. They're between 1 and 2. They came from a situation where there was several of these guys, which we did get quite a few of them. Look at that in. This one has no tail, but the other one has a tail, and he's just, Benny, come here. So they came from a situation which was a hoarding case, but was a case with a lot of animals, which we got them, and we got them neutered, we got them microchipped, vaccinated, and excuse you, that was a big burp. They're just ready to go. But look at, they just want hugs and love. They are. Yeah. You have to know about these breeds. They're working breeds. So if you want a dog just to be calm and just relax and want a couch potato, these are not the breeds. No. They love to play. They love to do things. So please come on down. Don't forget, we have Benny. I almost called them Danny. Benny and Eli. Yeah, you showing them? You can totally tell they have Aussie in them because they're very talkative. We think they said they're purebred, but I think they're Border Collie Aussie mixes.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of Aussie in you.
Yeah, I think so too. So please come down and adopt these guys. They don't have to be adopted together, but so just come on down and you can adopt them, and they are ready to go. You just leave that alone. Not everything is yours. And this is Chap. Oof. And Chap is, I want to say he's about 3 years old.
Yeah.
And he's another one that we got from Parker. Chopped ears.
Yeah.
Really bad chopped ears. But we got him neutered. He's current on his vaccines. We had nothing to do with the ears. When he came in, he came in that way.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the point of chopping ears. I really don't. I think it's really cruel. But especially when they do a bad job like that.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Poor buddy.
So he is a very good boy. He has been through a lot, and he is now happy here, huh?
Happy Chappy.
I just wag my tail all the time. I love my Monty. We still have volunteers that are walking these guys every morning. They don't miss one beat. We are still taking applications, but we can only allow a certain amount of volunteers each day here because we can't overwhelm with traffic going through the aisles because that's when you have dog fights going on. Cats, we are still accepting cat applications, or we are still accepting cat volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, it's only during the morning time right now. We don't really do the afternoon because we all know why. So if you're interested, come on down, fill out an application, or you can give me a call at 928-855-5083. Don't forget, we have September coming around the corner starting August 1st. We're going to be selling our Duck Derby tickets, which is Splish Splash. We're taking a bath. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll see us probably at Smith's, and we'll be over at Burgers by the Bridge selling them, plus here at the Humane Society. And with all the animals that we have we only showed you a quarter of the animals, not even a quarter of the animals we have. So we have so many dogs and cats up for adoptions, especially dogs, from small to large, from puppies to adults to seniors. Every type of dog that you can possibly imagine we have. No appointments are required. We're open Monday through Saturday now. Our adoptions are from 10 to 4. We also want to remind you, summertime, you have the monsoons. God, I hope so. We've had really sucky monsoon season, so hopefully we get them. If we do, the smartest thing you can do is put your animals in the house.
Yes.
Lightning and rain, especially when we do get rain, it's like a rainforest. It's just flooded. So if it starts thundering and raining with monsoon, bring your animals in the house. Same thing with 4th of July. You want to make sure with the fireworks go off, animals go inside. You can turn up your TV, your radio.
Oh, yeah.
Hemp treats you can get anywhere. So make sure that you keep your animals nice and calm and safe, and pet tags and microchips. And city license. So with that, we are off to see the kitties, the wonderful, wonderful kitties of Waz. So we will see you in a couple weeks, and make sure you come down and adopt your new forever friend. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.